Oak Father preserve you. No matter how, look for. In fact, there is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. There is much. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps. So I'll remain with you, if you'll have me, that is. So do I, but one duty at a time. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. Druids and even then it started. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes, trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? It was that I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppel. Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now. Near the It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in 350 years young. I've been privileged to watch Sam. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long I am. Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Or perhaps not. Anytime.
Halsin is such a delight.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been...
I think I'll eat not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
Thy wit dost thou require a new...
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already.
Halsin is one hench elf.
Oak Father preserve you. Then you'll have...
Well met. That's the...
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Shah's blessings upon you.
I don't believe it.
Breathe, child.
No. No!
Listen.
They're dead. Your very soul is tangled in
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. But she shan't remain here. The weave, no. Arabella, but Arabella.
Bowman.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now.
Is that my future?
It is.
It's what. Thank you, Bowman. If there are people like you around, perhaps. If Bowman says, I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here. I don't feel so strong.
Look Greeting. It is done.
You smell very... more.
Dog is unable to speak through the...
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you.
What's on your mind? Aces.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't. That's why we're still standing around.
Last light in. Hearth aglow and lanterns lit. Just like 100 years ago.
I imagine the vista was more idyllic back then, as were its patrons' chances of surviving the walk home.
Still, though, when you are expecting nothing but desolation, even a small glimmer of hope fills the heart. Last light in. We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers. The Archdruid at the time spoke to us all, inspiring our courage. He was a fine leader. Once, you could hear nature's symphony in this place. Now, it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
I can make some animal noises if it will make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is.
That's odd. The flame won't go out. A spell, but not one I'm familiar with.
Must have been a wizard at work. I know a continual flame spell when I see one.
Battle favors the fearless.
Gods, it's hot in here.